each to start cultivation of maize or rice. Of these two crops, it has been established that if these two crops are successfully cultivated, the profit margin is expected to be somewhere between 3 to 5 million naira. After repayment of the loan. The program has been written properly, training component has been added to it in such a way that all participants will be guided as how to go about both completing the forms as well as cultivating the required crops. It is expected at the end of the program, it is going to boost yield of these two crops in the region. At the same time, we are using the opportunity to use the yield to curb on insecurity, increase food availability, at the same time fight hunger. This is the essence of the program. It was put together in such a fashion that is going to be very, very successful in a very short period of time. So we are all gathered here to sign the memorandum of understanding between the Barau Initiative for Agricultural Revolution in Northwest Nigeria and Bank of Agriculture. Sir, this is the brief about the program.
Thank you very much, Professor Fagi.
And your staff, good morning. My staff, good morning. Morning, press. Today is a day that we have been looking forward to, that will come to sign the MOU on this initiative of His Excellency with the bank. And we as a bank, we are ready to make sure that this initiative becomes a success so that others can emulate it in other locations. The only thing I want to add to the professor's speech is that the 5 million is not sacrosanct. We can go down to give 3, 4, up to 1 million, depending on the size of the land that the beneficiaries are bringing to the fold. This is part of the Renewed Hope agenda in terms of food security and employment generation. Imagine, even if it's just 558 beneficiaries, you are going to give them employment to do for a period of time, the kind of wealth that will be created and the food security that will be available for us to add into the nation. On this note, I would want to assure His Excellency that we are ready and we look forward to making sure this scheme is a success, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, the Managing Director of Bank of Agriculture. At this juncture, we signed the MOU.
Director of Bank of Agriculture. Gentlemen of the press, good morning. First of all, let me begin by telling people in northwest region of this country, indeed the entire Nigerians, that I decided to bring forward this initiative in line with the President's resolve to bring about food security in this country, and in line with the Renewed Hope agenda of Mr. President. You see, it is one of the cardinal programs of this administration, boosting of agriculture and providing food for the citizens of this country. It's in line with these that I decided to bring forward this initiative. And not only that, it is an avenue to provide jobs for our teeming youth to become agricultural entrepreneurs, because the intention, apart from providing food, is to make millionaires out of our teeming youths who are unemployed. Because we've decided that those who will be involved in this scheme are holders of HND, bachelor degree, masters and PhD, who are from the region. As said by the coordinator of the program, Professor Fagi, once a beneficiary is able to go through the scheme, you will become a millionaire automatically, because by the time you invest, whatever you invest in agriculture, you are sure of making at least 100% profit. So assuming you are someone is able to secure the highest amount of 5 million, that means at the end of it, at the end of the season, he's going to have 5 million of his own, which means he has become a millionaire, a multi-millionaire for that matter. And it doesn't stop there. He is also going to be an employer of labor, because he is not the only one to cultivate the farm. You have staff, those who will help him, as those people will be involved. So there are a lot of multiplier effects to this. So thousands will be engaged, and we'll be able to have food, and the economy of these areas will be boosted, the entire economy. So it has a lot of multiplier effects. So the intention is really good and is in tune with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President. I commend the Managing Director of a Bank of Agriculture, who has shown passion, he has shown resolve as well to go in line with this scheme. We've been working with him, and we've been coming from his headquarters to this office. We've been talking, our staff, we've been engaging our staff. I really commend him for his resolve to make sure he goes in line with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President. And I want to use the opportunity to commend Mr. President for boosting the capital base of Bank of Agriculture by 1.5 trillion. This demonstrates the resolve, Mr. President, to enhance agriculture in this country. It has never been so. No president has ever done this kind of, thing, to Bank of Agriculture. So it's commendable. So Nigerians should know that Mr. President is really serious. He has a passion to turn around the agricultural fortune of this country for the better. So we hope that those who are going to benefit will make sure that they use the money in the best manner possible, so that the whole country can benefit. I thank everyone for being here. Professor Fage, you've been wonderful. My team, Modesty Ismail, you've been wonderful as well. Kau, Idris, and all the rest, we are proud of all you've been doing, and even your staff, they are wonderful people. You've shown that they have the passion to really help Mr. President to turn around our agricultural fortune in this country for the better. So thank you very much, and we hope to bring more and more of these kind of schemes for the benefit of our country, for the benefit of our people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. With the signing of the MOU, all is set for the commencement of the Your Excellency, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It is the tradition of His Excellency to present sovereignty. Thank you. With this initiative, we are hoping that authority, inshallah, and the North, and indeed the entire North and the country as a whole, we are going to have food sufficiency, inshallah. Thank you.
Managing Director of Bank of
3 months. Your Excellency.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
MD. We are proud of you.
Thank you.
We are proud of MD. It's an asset to this country.
Your Excellency, yes. I will call on Acha Salma for the closing prayer.